For daily ask Reddit, people who have been on game shows and won, what did you really win, and how did it help your life? When I was about 10, there was a Gameshow on Spanish TV, where you would call in to play the game. My mom and I got through one night, and won a grocery store certificate for $100. We were so excited as this was big money in the 80s. We get to the store, by bus, and do our shopping. We get to the register and let the checkout person know we won the prize, and she tells us the manager isn't there, and that we would need to come back another day for verification. My mom explains that we arrived by bus, and how it is difficult to make the trip again. I remember feeling so sad. Thankfully, another employee at the supermarket stepped in and let us take the groceries home. I still remember the feeling of relief when he allowed us to do that. I was on a kids game show in the late 80s with my brother. We won, but lost the grand prize, trip to Disneyland, in the bonus round, and were given a $500 gift certificate to a toy store instead. $250 each for a toy store was absolutely incredible for a couple of kids, especially in the 80s. I still remember that shopping trip. My brother was on Pyramid in 77 or 78. He got a lifetime of rice-a-roni. It was a case of like 48 boxes every year for like 3 years. We got a letter that the show was going off air and out of the rice-a-roni business. Cut us right off. PS my wife said it was a show called $25,000 Pyramid. I won the top prize, $500, on a quiz show called Inquisition. This was around 1999. The check arrived right before my car registration was due, which was helpful because I had just lost my job. I won $125,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire about 20 years ago. After taxes, I still had about $80,000. I paid my car off, got a computer, was able to quit a full-time job I hated, and take a more enjoyable part-time job, and went to college. Now I work at a job I love that I wouldn't have if I never got a college education. R.I.P. Regis. I won the showcase on The Price is Right. It was the spring break episode, so it was only college students. It was my senior year of college. Winning a new car and a bunch of other stuff made the last semester of college awesome. It's been 9.5 years, and I still drive a car. So I guess it's changed my life, in that I've never had car payments. My high school drama and speech teacher was the friend someone called for a phone a friend option on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Back when Regis was still the host. The guy who called him shared a portion of the money with my teacher, like 20-30k, and my teacher used the money to adopt a baby. Not really a game show, but for those who remember Bozo Circus, I got to play the grand prize game, every Midwestern child's dream. How did it help my life? For every bucket you hit, out of 6, you get a bunch of toys/gifts. I think I got to bucket #4 or 5. They're much smaller in person, and we drove home with a car full of toys, games, and Bozo hot dogs. As a child, it was pretty epic. Edit. Thank you for the silver. It makes up for missing bucket #5 and 6. My girlfriend and I were on Shop Till You Drop and won big. I still use the dishes every day. The trips. It was a long time ago. I won was decent. I paid the taxes on my winnings with a check before leaving the lot. It took months and months for all the deliveries to come in, which was weird. I sold off some of it, used a lot of it, and can't find the episode anywhere. How did it help my life? The producer became a friend of ours and helped me propose to my Gameshow partner girlfriend, and we are still happily married 15 years later.